What's up, guys? So I'm currently in Vegas right now, and my flight is actually in the next hour. I should have recorded the first time when I was leaving Arizona, but today's the first day that I'm actually heading back to New York City. But yeah, it's been a while since then. I haven't seen my parents in the past, I would say well, the last time I seen them was during my grandma's funeral, but other than that, I haven't really seen them like that. In total, about 5 years. I just got off the flight from Phoenix and I just landed in Las Vegas, and yeah, surprisingly, my flight is in the next hour. I think I should be boarding soon, so I'm about to just get ready to go, but I just thought I'd stop to get some lunch and try to get my energy back. Yeah, I guess you can say this is kind of like a new chapter. It's not anything new, but I would say it's like a new chapter for me to just start fresh. Maybe I was destined to go back to New York and fix things up from there, I'm not disappointed at all from leaving Phoenix. I had about 2.5, 3 years of living over there, but now I get to go back to New York and try to start over from there and just see if I can make things work from there. I think that was just a journey that I was supposed to go on. I was supposed to be there just temporarily, but not for a long time. It was very beautiful over there, the state itself, if you come from a concrete jungle and stuff, and you go to the desert, it's like a whole different land, a whole different map of a video game. I would love to stay there, but it just wasn't for me, energetically speaking. But yeah, we're gonna head to New York, and I will see what's my next plan. I don't plan on staying in New York for too long, but this would just be just for a while until I can come up with something new, and then I'll just head up to the next one. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm back home. I've moved back home with mom and pop. Yeah, I'm back in New York now. I'm no longer in Arizona anymore. I'm back. What I have to say is I'm not disappointed, neither am I happy. This is something that I accepted, and I'm willing to make a deal breaker for it. It's definitely kind of different when you move from somewhere where it's so sunny outside, seeing palm trees, the weather is always good, aside from it being hot in Arizona. So somewhere where it's rain and it's cloudy and stuff like that, it kind of makes you realize, man, you don't know how good you have something till it's gone. So I feel like I needed this because I needed to reset, man. Life got so tough for me. I was going through some real hardship and I just couldn't endure it anymore. I wasn't, thriving. I was just literally surviving, working every day, until I couldn't do it anymore. And I was forced to be in a position to give my car back, which was my source of income. So now I'm back, and I'm gonna record every bit of the journey. I just wanna fix my life. I wanna heal, because I didn't realize as soon as you move out of New York and you go outside of the States, that's when you start seeing the real world, man. That's when you start seeing the world for what it is. Why is the chandelier so bright? That's when I started realizing, man, the microaggressions and all that stuff, the energy vampires, all that stuff like that, it really does take a toll on you. Believe it or not, I receded my hair a little bit. I'm happy to see my parents. I want to take care of them, help them out, and just make the best of things, you know what I'm saying? Because you can only endure through trial and error for so long. Eventually you're gonna want to just, you're gonna want to just stop, So I'm taking this time to self-heal. I'll be here for a while, just until I fix my situation and get the ball rolling, and then maybe I can scope out back into the world. I don't intend on staying for too long, because one thing I learned from being out in the jungle, in the real world, is you don't want to be comfortable somewhere where it's not your home. Now, don't get me wrong, this is my home because this is my parents, this is where I grew up in, but it's not my home. It's not necessarily my space. I have to just keep myself humble, stay humble and just endure through it. Lucky enough, I came at the right time, because right now we're in the spring season in New York. It's raining and it's windy and stuff like that, but next month, as soon as it's June, that's when the good weather starts coming out and all that. I'm actually excited, man. I actually want to go see the city again. I want to go downtown Manhattan. I want to go to Soho. I want to go see those places again. I haven't seen them in years. I want to just kind of get my charge back, get my mojo back. Before I used to be an avid reader, just reading books all the time, man. I used to just love reading, but I slowed down because, you know, when you have responsibilities and you have a silent war going on with you and the society and stuff like that, it's hard for you to keep yourself focused. So I'm just gonna get myself together. But here's what I gotta say, right? If you are in a position where you're going through hardship and you have the ability to go back home and you know deep down you're supposed to go home, just go home, bro. Go home, spend time there, fix yourself, and heal. There's nothing shameful about it. Who are you being ashamed of? Who do you have to prove? You don't have nothing to prove to nobody. You don't. So if you're somebody who is constantly working, you live by yourself, you know, something in your back of your mind is telling you, hey, maybe I should go home. You know, go home. I'm doing it, right? It's not like I'm gonna stay here for the rest of my life. No, you know, give yourself a time period. Maybe you want to stay for 6 months. Maybe you want to stay for a year. At most, 2 years, nothing more than that. It shouldn't take more than 2 years for you not to fix your situation, depending on how big it is. But if it's just something where it's like you have a little bit of debt and all that stuff you got to take care of, I'm pretty sure anything more than 2 years, right, then that's a serious problem. But you shouldn't stay any more than that. But give yourself 6 months to a year just to fix yourself up and you go back out there, you know? And plus, you probably never seen your family in so long. Like, don't get me wrong, I came home, I see my mom and my dad, but it's the fact that, you know, they see me as their son, but we haven't been communicating as much often, you know what I'm saying? That I'm technically a stranger, but I'm their son, you know? But it's okay, I'm gonna fix that situation. When you come back, make sure you have a purpose, make sure you have a plan, because if you have no plan, you come back home, bro, you don't want to be those guys just sitting inside your room, just laying down and just letting time go by without anybody seeing some sort of progression you're aiming for, you know? But yeah, other than that, I'm back home, man. I'm actually grateful to be back home. You know, it was a little heartbreaking to give away most of all my nice stuff and, you know, leave Arizona. Initially, I wanted to go to California, but I never got the chance to. But I'm here now, so I'm just gonna enjoy my time here. I had some old friends say, hey, you know, New York is nothing going on, it's trash. I don't believe that. I'm pretty sure there's some nice things to do. You know, maybe there's nice places to go here, you know. The best time to come to New York is in the summer and the fall, right? And I'm right near the summer, so of course I'm gonna be going in the city and going to branch out and have some fun, you know. But yeah, this is just a self-healing and reflecting moment, you know. I do need the healing, man. I was going through so much for 5 years. I just need some time to get my mojo back, get myself recalibrated, and go back out there, man. But Arizona was cool and all, but like I didn't really feel welcomed over there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very beautiful. Like honestly, I would love to live there. But the environments when I was doing deliveries and I was going around, I wasn't welcomed. I'm not saying that everybody should be like, welcome. I mean, like, when I say welcome, like I mean like you will have people like on a subconscious level or NPC level, like show you they don't want you over there. You know, they don't want you there. That's what I was getting. I was getting that for the past year and it was really annoying and stuff, so I just had to leave. But now that I'm here, people mind their business. People don't bother me, you know? And I feel like I have a lot more of a peace of mind here. For some reason, when I came back, I felt more of like an energetic charge. I don't know what it is. I don't know that. It's like when I came back, I felt like some sort of relief. Like I feel like more like my vibration kind of raised when I came back here, you know? I'm just gonna document my journeys, but I'm gonna be here for a while. And if you're new to the channel, you know, subscribe, man. If you want to see a video of a guy starting at the lowest and gradually progressing to whatever stage he can reach in life, this is the channel to see. You know, maybe we could work side by side. Each video you watch, you know, I'm telling you stories, you can learn from them, learn some wisdom, and just go aside from me because, you know, we're both working on something together, you know. But anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.